Harry, there are a lot of superstitions in sports. Anything for you as a goalie? Any goalie superstitions?
No, not really. Well, okay, I guess a couple. I used to
Like
keep,
what?
I kept 2 live iguanas in my blocker and a large chunk of fudge in my catching glove.
Oh, interesting. We are in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for this game. Hi, everybody. Tim Kitzrow along with Harry Teinowitz. We've got a great game coming for you today, so stick around. Strap your helmets on tight. We are just about underway. Jokinen is successful on the draw. He plays it to Huselius. It goes off the post. Hackett covers it up. And we'll have a face-off. The Panthers get the draw. The shot blocked. A teeth-rattling hit by Turncup. Stripped off the puck by Ulanov. He plays the puck up to Nilsson. Shot! Save! Moves to Leclerc. He is nailed by Bure. Coughed up. Turncup. Bure. The puck stopped by Hackett. He feeds it to Leclerc. He is stopped cold. Ulanov sending him a ton of love. He feeds it up. He takes the shot. The shot stopped by Hackett. Man down.
Wakey, wakey.
Now plays to Kozlov. Hackett stops the shot by Kozlov. Hackett takes control of the puck. What a bone-crushing hit that was. Through center. The puck stolen by Bure. Now Turncup. He passes it over to Kozlov. Kozlov takes a shot. Kozlov is robbed by Hackett. Moved up to Primo. He is sent to the ice by Bure. Pants goal! Leclerc gets the first goal of the game.
Well, it's the first shot that sets up this goal. The D-man takes a hard, low shot that the goalie couldn't hang on to, and the rebound squirted loose, and they cashed in on it.
Back. Passed up by Desjardins.
Oh, he really hammered him.
Roenick now with the puck. Solid stop. Crash. Bam. Boom. Plays it up. Now at center ice. A blistering shot. A nice stick save there. The Panthers have a delayed penalty coming up. Moved over to Roenick. He is demolished by Bouwmeester. And now play is blown down. It's goaltender interference. He hit the goaltender, and you just can't do that, Harry. Half back to Terrien. Now Williams turned over. Nilsson moves the puck to Ulanov. Let go! The shot is saved by Hackett. He moves it over. Williams skating with the puck. Big hit by Kozlov. The Flyers are about to lose the power play. Ulanov just nails him. He sends it up to Loya. Loya! Hackett steers it away. Now moved across. Williams takes a slap shot. The puck stopped by Luongo. And now, surprise, surprise, a fight has broken out. And this looks to be a pretty even matchup here. Ulanov has the upper hand early. And 4 out of 5 dentists agree. Don't take a punch in the mouth. Ulanov takes no prisoners. Williams gave it everything he had, but it just wasn't enough. Goodbye, brave soldier. Move to Jokinen. Mid-ice. Jokinen! Hackett stops the attempt by Jokinen. Man down. Hackett lays it up to Montes. Got him. hurt. The puck stolen by Laus.
5 minutes to fight.
Jokinen is frustrated by Hackett. He just gets lifted, and he'll hang on for the whistle. Kozlov wins the draw. Hackett gets his pad on it. Turned over. Roenick. How the lights look from there, son.
Have a seat, kid.
Yes, it's in! That ties it up.
This isn't the guy you expect to be on the score sheet, but I'm looking at it, and he's on it. What a goal he just scored.
Up through center. The hits just keep on coming. Fresh bang boom. Bomeister over to Loya. Plays it through center. A wicked shot. Kicked out. Another stop.
Did anyone get the license plate of that truck? What a hit.
Coughed up. Bomeister gets it alone. Bomeister quickly gets it in. The Panthers get the go-ahead goal.
Remember this moment, Tim. We just saw one of the nicest passes you're ever going to see. He found the man in front of the net and put it right on his stick. Nice play.
Moved up to Huselius. Good save! Jokinen scoops it up. Another save!
Oh, baby, what a stop! How much more of this punishment can they take?
The puck taken by Huselius. Amante gains possession. I guess that's what you'd call the physical component of the game. Stick save! Turned over. Cleared out. Turned over. Shoots! The shot misses. This period is at an end. The Panthers are much happier being up a goal than down a goal after the first. Let's get ready for some more hard-hitting action in period number 2. The Flyers win the draw. Passed up by Ragnarsson. The puck taken by Laus, and it's blown down on the two-line pass. Played back. A long up-ice pass to Jokinen. He gets it off! The shot stopped by Hackett. Put that one on the board! The Panthers give themselves a 2-goal lead.
Well, you can't execute a one-timer any better than this. It was a nice hard pass along the ice, and then a really hard shot that the goalie just couldn't get across to stop in time. Nice goal.
Pass back to Desjardins. Now Amante. Coughed up. Bure feeds it to Kozlov. Long lead pass by Bomeister. The shot is saved by Ash. He passes the puck to Desjardins. Plays it up.
Time to break out the painkillers.
Roenick controlling the puck. Amante skating with the puck. Luongo gets his stick on it. It's cleared out. Loya takes it up ice. Ish stops the shot by Loya. Coughed up. Terminated. Puck stolen by Loya. Stopped again. Bure is stoned by Ash. Puck sent across ice to Desjardins. He is sent to the ice by Bure. Turned over. Played over to Kozlov. Passed over. Nielsen fires a cannon. Mugged by Desjardins. Cleared down the ice. On the touch-up, it's icing. Luongo has been excellent when called upon tonight.
He's seen a number of close-in chances on his doorstep today, and he's done well to turn them away.
Jokinen gets the puck on the draw. Blocked. Shoots. Yes, gets his pad on it. Denied. Move to Primo. Coughed up. Jokinen takes the shot. And another save. Unbelievable.
Ah, Tim, they don't get any better than that.
It's in the net. The Panthers get another.
Well, this is a great finish. The pass comes over, and he doesn't waste any time getting it off, and bang! It's in the back of the net.
Period 2 is just about half over. 3 goals separate these teams. Turned over. Ulanov plays it up to Jokinen. A huge shot! Right off the post. The Panthers, they've got a penalty coming. Weinrich stripped of the puck by Samuelson. And on the change of possession, the referee stops play. That was a cross-check all the way, Harry. Samuelson is on the way to the box now. He passes it back to Janssen. Janssen, the puck, over to Leclerc. The puck stopped by Luongo. He feeds it up.
Oh, that looks really painful.
Turned over. Loya. Saved by Esch. The Flyers didn't do much damage with that power play. That's an offside pass, and they'll bring it back. Cycled up to Gagne. He gets taken out of the play by Bouwmeester. Stick save. A booming check by Gagne. He plays it back. Stripped off the puck by Leclerc. He feeds the puck over to Desjardins. Move to Leclerc. Luongo steers it away. Sent across ice by Hagman. Ouch! Oh, I felt that one from here.
He knocked him into the next time zone with that hit.
Offside. The Panthers are having a heck of a middle period.
Are they ever? They're kicking the snot out of the other team right now.
The Panthers get the puck on the draw. A cannon by Turnka. A save. He shoots. Esch stops the attempt by Jokinen. Roenick controlling the puck. Coughed up. Moved up by Jokinen. The shot is saved by Esch. Knock. Who's there? A big, painful body check. Roenick. Turnka brings his bell. Weinrich is denied by Luongo. Long lead pass made for Samuelson. The puck stolen by Gagne. He plays it over. Man down. Roenick moving the puck up ice. Amante takes a wrist shot. He feeds it up to Ulanov. Ulanov! It misses the net.
Take a seat, son.
They score! This is getting ugly.
What a tremendous hit he made on his man to steal the puck and score the goal. That's hockey, baby.
Pass back, moves it up. Big slap shot by Nielsen. Denied again. I felt that. I really did. Fed over to Leclerc. Luongo takes it out. The second period is over. The Panthers have hit the target whenever they wanted to in this one. Throughout the second, their lead just keeps growing. They're now lining up for the third period of action. Primo gets the draw.
One word, friends. Great ping.
Turned over. Loya feeds it to Kozlov. Fires! Saved by Esch. He sends it to Desjardins. A long lead pass by Desjardins. Leclerc gets it up ice. He takes one for the team. Passed across. The puck stolen by Janssen at center. A little out of his weight class there, and the play is offside. The Panthers have carried the physical play in this one.
You win the battles along the boards, you usually win the battle on the scoreboard too.
The Flyers get the draw. Turned over. Across the ice pass to Jokinen. Jokinen lets a slap shot go. Now Jokinen. Samuelsson. And he gloves it. It's a goal! I don't know, the score is making the crowd ugly.
Oh, that was just weak defense. Weak, 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 weak. Did I say weak? Weak. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Weak.
Jokinen passes the puck back to Turncup, just wide of the net. Nice hit by Leclerc. Samuelsson wakes him up. He went down like a sack of hammers. Turned over. Man down. The puck taken by Ulanov. Huselius. Stick save. Turned over. Desjardins lays it up to Primo. I'd like to say that the padding absorbs most of the impact, but I'd be lying. Ulanov moves the puck over to Turncup. Turncup gets a shot off. That's in! Oh, man. How humiliating is this?
Well, this is just sloppy goaltending. You cannot give up a second chance like this. I mean, look how far this rebound comes out, Tim. It's a great finish, no question, but not a good first save.
Back to Bonister. Thrown up to Burrell. The shot goes wide! And we've got a penalty on the play. It's an interference call, and they are having a whole bunch of trouble staying out of the box in this game.
Igor Ulanov.
Move to Weinrich. He just runs into a brick wall. Cuffed up. Now sent to Bure. Bure rifles a shot. A stop.
Interference.
Moved up by Ed. And so period 3 is just about half over. A lot of goals separate these teams. The Flyers can't capitalize with the man advantage this time. Brushier.
He caught him with his head down and made him pay.
The puck taken by Bure. He moves it ahead. He shoots it. The shot stopped by Ash. Now Williams.
Hi, how are you today? Not so good, huh? Didn't think so.
A long up ice pass to Williams. The puck is moved across the ice by Williams. He moves it over to Loya. They get a goal! The Panthers with one more.
Well, the goalie is clearly to blame here. That rebound is just not good. If you're going to give up a rebound, you got to steer the puck into the corner. You can't kick it right back out in front of your own net, or this is exactly what's going to happen.
Moved back. Moves it up. What a rocket! Huselius is stopped by Ash. Another stop. Coughed up. Coughed up. Samuelsson with the wrist shot. Stopped by Ash. Boom, baby! Now it's center ice.
Hit it!
Novocaine time! Samuelsson throws it to Turncup. A stick save. Turncup picks it up. And the puck leaves the playing surface. Jokinen is successful on the draw. Esk steers it away. Passed over to Recchi. The Panthers are going to take a penalty here. Recchi controlling the puck. Save! Terrien moves the puck up the ice. Jokinen caught him looking the other way. And here's the call. It's a 2-minute minor for interference on the goaltender. He hit the goaltender, and you just can't do that, Harry. Kozlov moves it back to Bonister. He is sent to the ice by Amante. Puck stolen by Roenick.
2 minutes for goaltending.
He sends it over. Man down. Turned over. Amante. Luongo stops the attempt by Amante. The Flyers don't have much time left on the power play. They put it in! Well, that should just about do it.
Man, he really hammered that one. When the puck is traveling that fast, the goalie pretty much has to flop and hope it hits him.
Back to Turncup. Over. A huge shot by Bure. Mugged by Ragnarsson. He passes it to Leclerc. Long lead pass made by Leclerc. Ricci with some nice moves. The puck stopped by Luongo. Now Bure. He passes the puck up to Kozlov. Kozlov! Shot just wide! He lets it go! Ragnarsson has the puck. He moves it ahead. Moves to Recchi. And that will do it for this game. The Panthers totally crushing the Flyers. Now it's time to see who the Dodge player of the game is.
He did it all tonight. He scored goals, he set them up, he knocked guys on their cans, and for that, he's our player of the game.
Now let's take a look at our highlight of the night. And here's the game-winning goal. Loyuk got the chance and buried it. Tim Kitzrow for Harry Teinowitz and the Midway crew signing off. Thanks for joining us, folks. We'll see you again real soon.